Now we are asked to solve x minus 2, x minus 3 equals 12. So the first thing we need to do here is to expand the left-hand side. So by the time we take x times x, will give us x squared. We say x times minus 3 will give us minus 3x. So the next thing is to take minus 2 to multiply x and minus 3. So what we'll just say is minus 2 times x will give us minus 2x, and also minus 2 times 3 here will give us minus times minus will give us plus, 2 times 3 will give us 6 equal 12. Now let's make these colors consistent. So I'll just clean this. I'll clean this so I'll have minus 2x plus 6 equals 12. So here we could just write x squared. So minus 3x minus 2x is like I owe 3 naira and I owe 2 naira. Then plus is like I have. Okay, so since I owe 3 naira and I owe 2 naira, I have minus 5x. Now it's just a logic I use instead of using the number line. Okay, so this is plus 6. So you have plus 6 equal 12. So here we can still say x squared minus 5x. We need to take away 12 here, so I can just have 0, and it looks like a very fantastic quadratic equation. So you see minus plus 6, then minus 12. We'll subtract 12 from both sides. So 12 minus 12. So this will be x squared minus 5x. Plus 6 and minus 12 is like I have 6 naira, which is plus, then I owe 12 naira. So by the time I pay the person, give the person 6 naira, I'll still owe the person 6 naira. So since I still owe, I'll put minus 6. Minus represents I still owe 6 naira. Now this is a method I use instead of the number line. Okay? Equals to 0. So you could also use the number line method, fine, but this is also a cool method. So here we have a fantastic quadratic equation. We have a very cool quadratic equation. Now the next thing we need to do here is to find the factors of minus 5x and minus 6. So here we could try minus 3x, we could try minus 3x and minus 2x. So here we'll have minus 3x minus 2x. This is just like I owe 3 naira and I owe 2 naira. Definitely I owe 5 naira, minus showing I owe. Okay, so take the coefficients of minus 3x and minus 2x. We'll have minus 3 times minus 2. So minus times minus is going to be plus. Okay, then 3 times 2 is going to be 6. Now this is not consistent. Okay, this is not consistent with what we have here. So let's try some other factors. So we'll try minus 6x and plus x. So when we try minus 6x and plus x, we'll have, let's add this together. So you have minus 6x plus x. This will be I owe 6 naira and I have 1 naira. So by the time I give the person my 1 naira, I'll still owe the person minus 5x, minus indicating I still owe. Okay, so the next one is, let's take the coefficients. Minus 6 times the coefficient here plus 1. Minus times plus gives us minus. 6 times 1 gives us 6. Now these factors are consistent with minus 5x here and minus 6. So we'll go for these ones. So we could just write x squared minus 6x plus x minus 6 equals 0, where we have minus 6x plus x as minus 5x. The next thing we'll do here is to factorize. So here we'll have x squared and we'll have 6x. So for x squared and 6x, we want to find what is common to both of them. So this we could just write x times x. This we could also write 6 times x. So you notice that x and x are common in x squared and 6x. So here we are left with x and 6. So we could just write x outside, then we have x here and minus 6 plus. Now we want to check what is common to x and 6. If you look at this x and 6, you definitely say there's nothing common, but there's something actually common. So let's try this together. So if you write x, okay, and you also write 6 here, so you notice for x you can write x times 1. Okay, then for 6 we can also write 6 times 1. Okay, so here we could just bring out 1 and say, okay, the common factor between x and 6 is 1. So just bring out, let's first write this. So you have 1 and you have x minus 6 left inside. So you notice that x minus 6 and x minus 6 here are consistent. So you take them as 1. So you have x minus 6 times x plus 1 equals to 0. So we are almost approaching our answer. So here we could write x minus 6 equals to 0 or x plus 1 equals to 0. So we'll solve this, and we'll have x equals to 6 or x equals to minus 1. So this is our fantastic solution.